Miserable day for the parasocials. Peterbot would finally respond to the AI allegations, and fans are not happy whatsoever. Now, I'm sure all of you know, a few days ago, a clip would surface of Peterbot spamming the hard R a bunch of times and also using the F slur. Now, Peterbot is considered by many to be the best player in the history of Fortnite, earning about $1 million in just Fortnite winnings alone and placing #1 in about every tournament he participates in. Even though Peterbot was only 16 whenever this clip took place, he would still receive tons of backlash from the entire internet, and ultimately was pressured to make a response on the situation. A video was surfaced showing me using a racial slur while at the agent house. This incident took place when I was 16 years old. At the time, I was in an environment and was heavily influenced by others and was asked to say it. That does not excuse my words, but it's important context for understanding the circumstances. While we definitely can't excuse the words that he said, it's important that Peter brought this up, because he was a 16-year-old living in a house with a bunch of 18 to 20-year-olds, so him saying them could have just been him trying to fit into the group, even though obviously it's extremely wrong. But let's continue. I recognize how deeply wrong and hurtful that language is. I take full responsibility for saying it, regardless of my age or the pressure I felt in that moment. I want to sincerely apologize to the communities affected and to anyone who's been hurt by my words. I'm committed to continuing to learn, grow, and ensure that my actions moving forward reflect respect and understanding. Now, this response to the situation was actually pretty good, leaving many to believe that it was too good, and streamers like Jason the Ween and Lacy would decide to put it into an AI checker on stream.
Yeah, I checked the apology.
No.
Do it.
No.
Yo, how stupid can you get, bro?
Bro, that's actually bad. That
Bro.
makes it so much worse. Oh god, that makes it so much worse.
LMAO, FaZe used AI against Peterbot, so when the proof of them scamming their fans comes out, they can use the same excuse, smart play. After this point, many people would believe that this situation was just complete blatant AI, and that there was literally no way Peterbot was going to be able to defend himself. And what made the situation even worse was that shortly after it all happened, Peterbot would just go about his day and compete in another Fortnite tournament as if nothing ever happened, W-keying his main rival cliques, just drawing more attention to a big beef that they have. He should be focusing on recent faults rather than doing this shit for attention. Although, just the other day, he would go on FaZe's stream, another extremely popular Fortnite streamer, and begin to explain the situation, defending himself and saying that the response was not AI at all.
At the end of the day, it's my fault though. At the time, like, I just, you know, just different person and shit. Like the TikToks and shit, like that's like it's my fault for even like doing that shit in the first place and like even like falling for influence and shit. Like, you know, like the only thing that was like weird, I feel like, was like why all the FaZe guys were like going to AI shit and saying it was AI and shit. Like that's what like I don't get. Like what was the point of them even doing that? Because it wasn't AI at all. I don't even know like what they even gained from that.
Now that's true though. Like yeah, they called out Peterbot for using AI, but genuinely, what was their point in actually doing that? Like why would they try to further ruin Peterbot's career just for a little viral clip? Because it's like we don't 100% know if Peterbot actually used AI. We don't have DMs of them being like, yo, did you AI generate this? And he was like, yeah. On top of the fact that the response is pretty short, because with it being shorter, a lower percent of it needs to get false flagged in order for it to be detected as full AI. And again, guys, I'm not trying to fucking defend Peterbot. Holy shit, it's crazy I even have to say that.
What did they gain from doing that?
That's the thing, it wasn't.
Why?
From what you told me before that even, like, because I asked you, I was like, yo, was it for real AI? You're like, no. It was something about, I forgot what.
Yeah, but like, why did they even do that? Like, what was the point? Them saying it's AI made it 10 times worse when it wasn't AI, you know? So like now everyone thinks that it was like all AI and shit, and like they think like it wasn't an actual apology because all the FaZe boys said it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. And
like obviously if you put something in an AI thing, it's gonna say it's AI. Like what?
No, I do want to say that there's no definite proof that Peterbot actually used AI here. Like yeah, it says it was 100% AI generated on the checker, but in the end, there's no way that we can definitely prove that it was actually AI generated, especially since the response was most likely a PR response, not actually done by Peterbot, but instead done by his management or org. Before they clip farmed the AI shit, I could already tell it was a BS PR apology. AI or not, Peterbot did not sit down and write that apology. People who are sitting behind their computers and saying that Peterbot was the person who typed this response are genuinely retarded and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I'm not trying to defend Peterbot at all because what he did was extremely wrong. I'm just saying it how it is. But then Peterbot would begin saying things that Lacy's also said in the past that were just as crazy, if not crazier, than what Peterbot said.
Lacy 3-4 years ago said he would fuck my 12-year-old sister. I don't go out on stream bashing him for it or even bring it up. Like, that shit's just weird, bro. I'm not asking for people to defend me, but my point was like, why is he like going on a stream and saying it's AI when he has no like actual like, he's just putting it in an AI to see if it's AI to make it look worse.
I don't even
for me,
think
you know?
Lacy did that, bro. I think that was Jason, bro. I mean, it's not AI, 100%. Is it or no? Like, it's not, right, Pete? 100%.
It's not.
I'm saying, like, it's just.
That's why it was weird.
I mean, they're not gonna sit there and be, like support you. Like what? They're just gonna get canceled themselves.
What?
Yeah.
There
It's
is
all
no
PR,
supporting
bro.
it. Nobody's.
There's no
Not supporting.
supporting.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Defending. Like
bro,
defending.
There is no
There's no
defending.
supporting. Yeah, but that's not
Yeah,
the
I
point.
know.
I'm not
You know what I
asking
mean,
for anyone
though.
to defend me. What I said was wrong, and it was my fault.
He's saying don't
No.
say.
No, I was confused why they're like making it worse, like saying it's AI when it wasn't. Like, it's my fault at the end of the day, and then like I'm the one that fell for influence. It's not like I'm not saying like dumb like call me weird for it, but like that's fine. Like at the time, like it's just my fault, you know. But it's not AI.
Now, what made this really confusing to me is that after all this stuff happens, Lacy would end up responding to the situation and saying some pretty hypocritical stuff. Now, whenever we look back at the original clip of him, Jason, and Marlon using the AI checker on Peterbot's apology, Lacy said, and I quote, "On God, this makes it so much worse."
Oh God, that makes it so much worse.
So it's weird whenever Lacy would make a response to Peterbot's response to his response, defending the AI response allegations. I think I'm losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, I don't really care. I really don't. I've said my opinion on the situation, and honestly, my opinion, half of it got clipped out on the clips that actually made it out and got likes and people saw. The other half of my opinion was completely just cut out of the thing when I said like, bro, nobody actually thinks it's AI. I'm pretty sure people just troll. Whether it was or wasn't AI, I'm not gonna lie. If I was typing a paragraph on Twitter, I'd do AI too. Oh God, that makes it so much worse. Shit, I'm just keeping it real. That shit's a lot easier. It's telling AI to put your thoughts into a thing than me. I don't know if it's AI, and I also don't care if it's AI. I also don't care about the situation. As long as Peterbot learned his lesson and doesn't say that N-word or hard R anymore, then that's all that needs to be said. You guys know I'm a huge believer in not judging people based off their past. People can fuck up in the past and then they can change. It happens. He was in a bad environment with people surrounding him that were horrible influences. If he doesn't do it anymore and he learned his lesson and doesn't do it in the future, then it is what it is, and he learned his lesson and he changed for the better. You were 19 and said you wanted to fuck his sister? Bro, I don't even think he has a sister. I was just shit talking in a video game like everyone does on video games when you get killed by someone. He has a sister? Okay, that's fine. Y'all are, once again, talking about something that happened in 2021. It's 2025, bro. Come on.
Now, did Peterbot use AI or did he not? Let me know your thoughts on the situation, and also follow my kick if you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm live there pretty consistently. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Janky, and I'm out. Peace.